The day is done. Whatever it held, the stress, the noise, the unfinished things, it is over now. You made it through. Maybe today was beautiful and you're drifting off grateful. Maybe today was brutal and your chest still feels tight. Maybe you're not even sure how you feel, just that you're tired and the bed finally feels like mercy. Wherever you are tonight, whatever this day cost you, God has been waiting for this moment, the moment you finally go still, the moment the world quiets, the moment He can whisper over you what the noise of the day drowned out. So pull the covers close, let your body sink, and let this prayer wash over you like cool water on a tired soul. Lay it all down, Father. We come to you at the end of this day not with a polished prayer or perfect words. We come with heavy eyelids and honest hearts. There are things we carried today we were never meant to carry. Worry about tomorrow, guilt about yesterday, fear about things we cannot control. And you, gently like a father gathering a child, you say, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, I will give you rest. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. So right now we come, not striving, not performing, just coming. We release the tension in our shoulders. We release the conversations that didn't go the way we hoped. We release the anxiety about tomorrow that crept in before sundown. We release the version of ourselves that felt like it wasn't enough today. Into your hands, Lord, into the only hands that never tire of holding us. You are safe here now, hear this. Not just with your ears, let it settle into your bones. You are safe tonight. There is a shelter that no storm can reach. There is a shadow so deep that darkness itself cannot touch it. And tonight the Most High God has drawn you underneath it. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91:1. You are not sleeping unguarded tonight. You are not drifting off into the unknown. You are resting deliberately, divinely, in the shadow of the one who never sleeps so that you can. Think of it. While your eyes are closed and your breath grows slow, heaven is wide awake over you. Angels are at their post. The Lord of all creations watching over you the way a parent watches over a sleeping child, with fierce love and quiet pride. So let the muscles unknot. Let the jaw unclench. Let the mind release its grip. You are in the shadow of the Almighty. Nothing can touch you here. No fear in the night. For some of you, the night is the hardest part. When the lights go out, the thoughts get louder. When the house goes quiet, the fears crawl in. When the world stops distracting you, the things you've been avoiding finally show up, uninvited, unwelcome, relentless. We speak directly to that fear right now. You will not fear the terror of the night, not tonight, not ever again. You will not fear the terror of night. Psalm 91:5. That word fear. God doesn't just ask you to manage it. He doesn't say cope with it or push through it. He says you will not fear. It is a promise, a declaration, a done deal. And for the one who wrestles with nightmares, for the one who startles awake at 3 a.m. with a pounding heart, for the one who dreads the moment the mind is left unoccupied, God is rearranging the atmosphere of your sleep. He is replacing the terror with tenderness. He is replacing the nightmares with the nearness of His presence. He is guarding the door of your dreams tonight. Peace that passes understanding. There's a kind of peace the world cannot manufacture. Not the peace that comes from having all the answers. Not the peace that comes from everything being fine. But a peace that exists in spite of unanswered questions. A peace that doesn't make sense by any human logic. Jesus Himself left it with us, like a parting gift, like an inheritance. He said, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled." John 14:27. His peace, not the world's kind. His peace, the kind that held Him calm in a storm-tossed boat. The kind that carried Him through Gethsemane. The kind that is stronger than any anxiety your mind can generate. And then Isaiah adds the condition, and it's simpler than you think. Keep your mind on Him. Trust Him. That's it. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. So as your mind begins to quiet now, don't force it to go blank. Simply turn it gently toward Him. Think of His goodness. Think of the times he came through. Think of the morning he gave you when you thought the night would last forever. That steadfast mind, the trusting heart, receives perfect peace. Tonight, right now, you will not be afraid. There is hope waiting for you on the other side of this night. And because of that hope, because of the God who holds your tomorrow even more firmly than he holds today, you can lie down without fear. You will be secure because there is hope. You will lie down and no one will make you afraid. Job 11:18-19. Let that land on you. No one will make you afraid. Not the diagnosis, not the debt, not the relationship that's on shaky ground, not the uncertainty about the future, not the memory that still aches. In this bed, in this room, in this moment, you are secure. Not because your circumstances have been resolved, but because the God of all hope is the unshakable ground beneath you. Breathe that in. Let it become the last conscious thought before sleep comes. I am secure. There's hope. I am not afraid. Sweet sleep long before sleep. Science and melatonin and white noise machines. God made a promise about sleep. A promise so tender, it almost sounds too simple. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. In Proverbs 3:24. Sweet sleep. Not restless sleep. Not anxious sleep. Not the kind where you wake up more tired than when you lay down. Sweet, restorative, deep, healing sleep. The kind that repairs the body. The kind that clears the mind. The kind that lets you wake up tomorrow with something you didn't have when you closed your eyes tonight. New mercy, fresh grace, renewed strength. We receive that promise right now. We speak it over every person hearing this prayer, over the one who hasn't slept well in weeks, over the one whose body aches from exhaustion, over the one who can't remember the last time they woke up rested. Tonight, your sleep will be sweet. God said so. I will lie down in peace. This is the declaration we make now, not as a hope, not as a wish, as a fact, as a declaration of faith. Say it with me, even if only in your heart. I will lie down and sleep in peace. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. I will lie down and sleep in peace. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4:8. Not the deadbolt on the door, not the alarm system, not the bank account or the insurance policy. You alone, Lord, you are the one who makes us dwell in safety, and we trust that. Tonight, we let that trust be the thing that closes our eyes, not worry. Trust, not dread. Peace, not restlessness. Rest, I will lie down, and I will sleep in peace. But 8, he will sustain you through the night. Here's a truth that is easy to miss. Sleep is an act of trust. Every night when you close your eyes, you're surrendering control. You cannot watch over yourself while you sleep. You cannot protect yourself. You cannot manage what happens to your heart while it beats through the night. But David, the shepherd, the warrior, the king, he understood this, and he wrote, I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. Psalm 3:5. While you sleep tonight, while your body rests and your mind grows still, God will be sustaining you, sustaining your heartbeat, sustaining your breath, sustaining the hope inside you that tomorrow is worth waking up for. And in the morning, when the light comes through the window and you open your eyes to a new day, it will be because he brought you through. And that is enough reason to be grateful. The blessing over your sleep. So now, as your breath grows slower, as the room grows darker, as the world outside fades into the background, receive this blessing. May peace be the last thing you feel tonight. May safety be the atmosphere of your sleep. May sweet, deep, healing rest come to your body and to your mind and to your soul. May every fearful thought dissolve in the light of his presence. May every anxious whisper be silenced by the sound of his voice saying, I've got you. You are mine. Sleep. And may you wake tomorrow with the quiet knowledge that you were watched over all night by the one who loved you enough to give you this. He gives sleep to those he loves. Psalm 127:2. You are loved, so sleep in the gentle, powerful name of Jesus. Amen. Good night. Sleep cool. Share this with someone who needs to sleep in peace tonight.